Hello, Gabe Heller here, G-Holders on YouTube and How Now Brown Couch on Twitch. And I'm back at home in the United States, and I have here my PVR, which I packed in my suitcase and brought back with me from England. And I'm going to find out what happens if you plug in a British PVR in the United States. So I have here a television. Now the HDMI output on this was not working very well last time I tried it. I think it was because I had found a way to convince it to output to my capture device, even though it wasn't a real TV, by plugging and unplugging the HDMI cable a bunch. And I think if you just do that too many times, it's not a bad connection, because I still was getting the original splash screen at the very beginning when it was booting up, showing up on the device I had it hooked to. But after that, it would refuse to output anything out the HDMI port. So I don't have a lot of hope that this HDMI cord hooked up to this television here will actually output anything. But I'm going to try it, because maybe I hope that having it hooked up to an actual TV, now albeit in this country you're not supposed to pay the government for every TV that you own. I actually own quite a few TVs as a result of this. But hopefully plugging it into an actual TV will make it work. Now, I don't know if this TV supports PAL. A lot of newer LCD and LED TVs do support PAL. Don't know if this one does, so that's going to be interesting. We'll see what we see. So first, as you can see, hopefully, on the back of this here, where does it say it? There, over by the power supply. It will run on US power. That's what it says. 120 volts, probably more like 115 volts, 110 volts. 60 hertz. So I just got a little plug adapter here. There it is, to US plug, and I'm going to plug it in. If I can find a place to plug it in. Hey, it's supposed to plug it in. There we go. It's plugged in. Okay. I bet they have to flip the switch. This is going to be a pretty short video if that doesn't work. Oh no, there we go, yay, orange circle. Orange circle means it's off. Okay, now I'm going to hook up the HDMI cord. I'm going to hook up both cords. Okay, so this is going into HDMI 1. There we go. Alrighty, and then this cord, just in case the HDMI doesn't work, is going into, let's see here, left, right, video. There we go. That's audio output. This is audio input for composite. Alrighty. Left, right, video. Alrighty, so that's all hooked up there, and I'm also going to hook up an antenna. I have no idea if this antenna will pick anything up in the United States. I have no idea if the tuner in this supports U.S. digital cable, digital broadcast TV or not. So we'll see what we get. I'm guessing the channel is how you change inputs. And those are the bottom buttons. Yes, HDMI 1. Okay. There we go. Please wait. HUMAX! So we're getting HDMI output, but I always got this. It was after this that the display went blank, and then I never saw anything again. So we'll have to see what we see here. Yeah, no signal. So let's switch to the other input and see if we can see anything. Video 3. I don't actually know which video this is. Video 2. Video 1. There we go. Okay, so it doesn't really support PAL. As you can see, it doesn't go all crazy, but we're not getting color. Now, for all I know, there's some way to get into the menu on this TV and set it for PAL, but I'm guessing not. Let me see if this TV is actually even a multi-voltage monitor model. What does it say? Sanyo, 3333 Sanyo Road, Forest City, Arkansas, USA. AC, 120 volts, 60 hertz. Okay, so it's not a multi-voltage model. If I took this to the UK and plugged it in, it would probably explode, or at least it wouldn't work. Hello? Oh, I probably just didn't push something quickly enough. It does tend to go blank when you do that. Youview. Oh, it's all off the bottom of the screen. Without knowing what it says, I could have some trouble here. Does guide do something? Okay, so we can see, yeah, and it's not receiving any of this channels that I had tuned in the UK. Well, I guess that's all that I'm going to see hooked to this television. I have a projector downstairs that might support PAL, so I'm going to try that projector next and we'll see what we get. Alright, so here we are, and here's Deadly Companions. It's still on here, and my projector fully supports PAL. It's in color and everything. So let's go back to the menu and see what else we can do. Just hit the back key. So here's a list of all the recordings. This is one that came on it, which you might remember. Looks like it's remembered a bit of the schedule, but those are channels that obviously we don't get here in the States. So I'm going to see if we can get anything at all. Let's go to settings. That's not what we want. We want TV signal and quality. There we go. Retune channels. And see if there's anything here. Does it pick up U.S. broadcast digital TV or not? Now, one of the things that I discovered in the UK, they tend to have like one broadcast tower, and all the channels lease space on that tower, and you have to point your antenna toward that tower if you want to get any reception. Now, in the United States, it's very different. Every channel has its own tower. So chances are, even with the antenna pointed in a random direction, we're going to get something. If it can tune channels at all. If it can pick up US channels at all.
Just to let you know, this video is over soon. So rub your eyes and stretch your thighs and sing in tune. It's time to find another kind of video, for this one is nearly done, you know.
Notice sometimes it's going slower and sometimes faster, it seems to me, so maybe it's detected something? Maybe it just thinks it's detected something. You can't tell whether it's detected something. I don't know, we'll see. I want to see if any channels show up at all here. Retuning is complete. Could not be completed. 0 channels.